Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. My name is Angelica, and I wanted to just really quickly set up my week with you guys. And so it's not going to be much of a chatty video. I'm not really feeling the best today, but I figured I'd bring you guys along with me to set up my weekly for next week, and that way we can kind of chat, and you guys can see my process of how I do things. It's obviously going to be very minimal in terms of setting things up, and it'll be obviously really blank, but I figured you guys might want to see the flow of how I fill things out or how I plan ahead and things like that. So let's kind of dive right into it. So, for those of you that don't know, I am working in the Hobonichi Cousin, and I am. Oh, let me move this over here. Okay, perfect. So, I'm actually. I'll be honest, guys. I haven't really been, like you guys can see, like I have not really been using my weeklies lately. It's just kind of been a chaotic couple of weeks, but I kind of dove into it really just minimalistic and just really just pen to paper last week, and it helps me so much with my mind chaos that I really need to get back into it. And so I wanted to set up next week with you guys and see if setting it up will kind of propel me to continue diving into this and keeping that productivity going. And so I haven't really been in the weeklies very much lately. I've really been keeping them empty. I just haven't gotten to this, to be honest. I try my best to kind of just jot things down as they happen and leave a note of what happened during the day. But it's been something that I really need to get back to because, for example, this week I kind of just really, more so out of need, just used pen to paper and tried to fill things out just to keep myself organized, and it really was helpful. And so I'm going to be setting up this week. So I'll kind of keep this tab here, and we'll just work on September, which is insane to me because I cannot believe that it's already September. I am mind blown. It's so jarring how quickly the week is, how quickly the months are zooming by, that it's like I can't. Hold on. I am struggling. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm trying to keep this as flat as possible, but I don't know why today it's not cooperating. Normally this works so swimmingly. Hold on, let me get my clip really quick. Okay. So let's put this clip over here where it's not going to bother anyone. Okay, am I in frame? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Somewhat. Half imagination, half actual visual aid. Cool. Okay, and so I'm going to be using these stickers. These are stickers that I created in my shop. I kind of just threw together for this week. Again, I wanted to do something really quick and easy because I just needed to just decorate this some way, somehow. Also, going into September, I wanted it to be a little moody, but it's still a little colorful. And so this is what we came up with. And so I'll just kind of dive right into it, and you guys can kind of see my flow of things. And, who knows? Maybe I'll play some music, or who knows. But come along with me as the process takes form, I guess. So what I basically do to break this down is I put down the banner of the color to just kind of cover up the days of the week that Hobonichi has up there. And I put on just the abbreviation of every day. Then I separate my day between a to-do list, like a large to-do list, or just a like memory keep. Sometimes it just depends on what I do that day. Some days I'll plan ahead, and then some days it's more of like a, as I do it, I jot it down and like knock it off. And then I do 3 top priorities of the day, rate your week on this side with 5 stars, and then my running to do list, which I'm going to be really honest, sometimes it just ends up being like my cleaning list that is just ever revolving. That'll be a lot of what goes on here, just to kind of remind myself that, okay, like if you don't get it done this day, then it needs to get done the next day. And then things that are like outliers that like I have to get done, or I need to get done within the week, but I don't necessarily know where to fit in. I just know I need to account for them. I usually just jot them down on this side to just make sure that like I do them kind of like this. And so that's kind of what this would look like, just very minimalistic, just pen to paper, very functional. And that's kind of what I'm working with right now. Like, for example, I haven't done my to-do list and then rate my week. Sometimes I'll just do something really small. Again, I haven't been doing any of that for the last like 2-3 weeks, so we'll see where that ends up next week. But the intention is there. The intention is there. And so, yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I really needed to put this on here, do it, and make it perfect later, because for all of us perfectionists, I think sometimes we just want everything to be top notch, and we forget that progression happens, so success can happen as well. And so, anyways, just a fun reminder of that for me. And that's basically it. This has been like a really, really short one, but like I said, I'm not really feeling the best. I essentially want to now journal. I haven't really been. Oh, this is fun. Tape. Joyce. Okay. So yeah, I like, for example, I haven't really been using my journal that much, which goes in hand with how chaotic my brain has been for the last couple of days. But nonetheless, I really got into Mindhunter, which was like I binged it Saturday and Sunday. I finished it. That's basically all I did was this and crochet. So that's, what it is. So yeah, fun little thing that I wanted to show you guys. I have I bought the bazooka gum. I'm sure you guys know what those are, but it's basically like a gum that like lasts 20 seconds and then it's garbage. But you have 20 seconds of pure joy, you know what I mean? And I really got them mostly because I love these little like quote, like, what are these called? Cartoons. They're cartoons. Yeah, they're cartoons. I love these. Like, they're so much fun. And sometimes they're like full of wisdom. So I'll just kind of read some of these to you guys. I'll read you guys the fortune part. And so it says, you will be fine. You will be a fine swimmer and may make the Olympic team, which to some of you, hey, you might make the Olympic team. Fortune, you have failed in an undertaking. Do not despair. You will have another chance. Fortune, you are anxious to achieve something very important. You will succeed. Kind reminder. Fortune, you will find that number 7 and 9 bring you luck. Look for them. And then the last one says, Fortune, you will find that number. Oh, this one's the same. You will find that number 7 and 9 bring you luck. Look for them. So it actually works out perfect because this one's like all tore up. But I still want to do something with them. I kind of like want to do like a like a spread with them, which is why I kept the actual like wrapper itself too. I don't know, I think that that'd be kind of cool to do like a spread with these and then like do a doodle with a like a saying or like a word or quote or something. I think that'd be really cool. Anyways, stay tuned to how I do something with these. Trying to channel my inner journaling, my inner junk journal. But yeah, guys, that's all I really have for you guys today. I know it was really short and sweet, but again, I'm not really feeling the best, and I really wanted to set myself up for next week and take you guys along the journey with me. And so, if you guys have any ideas of other things that you guys want to see from me, I realized that in my last video, my comments were turned off, which that's fun. And I know I'm very new here, so I might not necessarily have like all of you guys screaming at me at once, but nonetheless, hey, maybe you are that one person that wants to see something weird and specific and no one else has done it, and maybe I can do it. So here we are. If you guys want to see anything else from me, feel free to let me know. And for now, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.